Good day, everyone. Today we will present our ethical analysis for case number 7 entitled The Viral Fundraiser and the Culture of Pity. I am Carissa Jordan and together with Miss Luis Magallanes, Miss Kate Bernal, and Miss Ruili, we will discuss how social media, charity, and personal gain connect through the idea of ethical egoism. In this presentation, we will explain whether helping others is still moral even if the person helping also benefits from it. Next slide. This is the case about Kiko Hernandez, a 22 years old content creator from Laguna who uploaded a vlog showing himself helping an elderly woman at a wet market in Calamba by buying her groceries and basic necessities. The video quickly went viral, gaining over 2 million views and bringing Kiko more followers, sponsorships, and speaking opportunities. However, his classmate Tanya criticized him, saying he used the woman's poverty for attention and profit instead of respecting her dignity and privacy. Their ethics professor connected this issue to the culture of crisis industry, where people gain popularity or money by showing the struggles of others online. This raises an important ethical question. Was Kiko genuinely helping or was he mainly using charity for personal success? Now, let's hear from Miss Magallanes.
Thank you. Next slide, please. The main ethical issue in this case is it is morally right for a content creator to film and post charitable acts online if they also benefit from it personally. In this situation, Kiko helps someone in need, but at the same time, he also gained fame, money, and opportunities from the video. This raises another important question. Does an act of kindness become less moral once it is turned into content for social media? Some people believe that true charity should be private and selfless. Others believe that what matters most is the positive outcome, regardless of personal benefit. As a group, we focus on whether Kiko's self-interest automatically made his actions wrong even though real help was still given. For our claim, next slide please. Our group believes that Kiko's actions were still moral. We believe that helping others and benefiting personally at the same time can both exist together. In this case, Kiko gained popularity and career opportunities, but the elderly woman also received immediate help that improved her situation. From the perspective of ethical egoism, people naturally act according to their own interests. This does not automatically make them selfish or immoral. What is important is that no harm was intentionally done and that a positive outcome was achieved. We also believe that in today's digital generation, social media has become one of the fastest ways to spread awareness and encourage people to help others. Because of this, acts of kindness are now often shared publicly instead of privately. For our group, the good result of Kiko's actions should not be ignored simply because he also benefited from them. To discuss the argument, here is Miss Lee.
Thank you, Ms. Magallanes. Our first argument is about actual outcome of Kiko's action. Regardless of his personal intention, the elderly woman still received real and immediate help. She was given groceries and necessities that could support her daily living. At that moment, her needs were addressed and her condition improved even in a simple way. For our group, this shows that action had genuine value because it directly helped someone who was struggling. Our second argument is about sustainability in modern digital culture. So today's content creators depend on views, engagement, and sponsorship to continue making content online. Because of this system, many creators combine entertainment, advocacy, and charity in their platforms. If helping others also allows creators to grow their audience and continue earning income, then they may also continue doing charitable activities in the future. So in Kiko's case, his success from the video may allow him to help even more people later on because he now has a larger platform, more influence, and more resources. For our third argument focuses on awareness and influence. So before the video became viral, many people may have not paid attention to the struggles of vulnerable individuals and their communities. So however, because millions of people watch the vlog, the issue of poverty become more visible to the public. So social media has the power to influence behavior. So when people constantly see acts, kindness online, some viewers may become also inspired to donate, volunteer, or help others in their own simple way. So even if Kiko benefited from that video, the content still encourage public awareness and discussions about social responsibility. So for the reason, Miss Bernal?
Thank you, Ms. Lee. For our reasons, the ethical theory connected to our analysis is ethical egoism, which says that people naturally prioritize their own interests and goals, and this is not automatically immoral. In Kika's case, he gained popularity, income opportunities, and influence, while the elderly woman received food and support. Ethical egoism explains that people may help others for personal reasons such as recognition or rewards, but the action can still create positive outcomes. Our group supports Kiko's actions because both parties benefited. Kiko gained views and opportunities, while the woman received assistance and public attention that could lead to more support. We believe morality should focus not only on intention but also on the results of the action. Although some see the vlog as exploitation, it would be unfair to ignore the help provided simply because Kiko also benefited. Because of this, we believe Kiko's actions can still be ethically defended under ethical egoism. Back to you, Miss Lee.
Thank you. For our conclusion, our group believed that Kiko Hernandez acted morally despite benefiting from the situation. His action shows that self-interest and helping others can exist together. Through ethical egoism, we understand that people may have personal motivations, but their actions can still create positive results for society. At the end of the day, the woman received help and awareness about poverty increased, and many people were encouraged to become more generous. Next slide, please. Presented below is our references. And that's conclude our presentation. Thank you for listening, everyone.